Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of RWA Bus. Today we got all three of us in this segment. So got myself, Kaz, and Callum, and also Gunny. So we're gonna talk about various aspects of the business today. So it's a good update for you guys. Let's start from what's happening in the current affairs with the crypto world. Obviously, if you see in the Ethereum hit the all-time highs for this season, but I'll leave that with Callum to talk a little bit more. I think he's got in-depth knowledge, and obviously he's going to share some information with you. So let's talk about what's happening in the rest of the world. So the U.S. Genius Act emphasizes the asset-backed audited tokens set to new standard in U.S. So what's that mean, like projects like REM? So what's that mean is REM token could align with no enhanced credibility. So if REM is or could become a token backed by tangible assets, real estate, commodities, obviously, as you're aware, structured finance in the future. So compliance with these frameworks might open doors to corporate partnerships and institutional adoption. So that's really good news for projects like us with these Genius Acts. So what else happening? So RWA token market has surged over 260% in the first half of 2025. That's very big, guys, as you can imagine. Like we said last week too. 2020-30 prediction is the RWA market going to be $30 trillion. So that's really, really big. Sorry, 16 trillion in 2030. So already in 2024, first half of 2025 this year, 260% surge. So now exceeding 23 billion, driven by the regulatory clarity and institutional demand, as we talk about the BlackRock and obviously other day even Theta invest in agriculture with RWA assets. So we cover all those little things, and you can see where this going. Like and also, so notably the platform enable asset backed tokens from stable coin to tokenized bonds, real estate, and everything like that. So if REM token is, say, backed by a real world property, debt instruments, or other valuable asset, it stands to benefit from the liquidity, fractional ownership, and investor trust, increasingly so the RWS. So that's what's happening in the world. Obviously, as you can see now, the Bitcoin's pumping, Ethereum's pumping, all coin season around the corner. So, and also that's all good news, but we are very concerned about what's happening with the RWA and what's the impact of that for the rest of the RWA assets and REM, especially REM, how REM can evolve. So without further ado, I'll go back to our expert Callum to talk about the graph, where the Bitcoin, where the Ethereum, and what's the impact of them to our REM. Callum, over to you.
Thank you very much, guys, and welcome, guys, to another REM Market Buzz. A very good morning to you from Australia. Now, guys, it's just an amazing time to be in the crypto market, as I always say. It's the bull market, and everyone's excited. All right. I think we should be excited when we're purchasing in the bear market, when we're holding, and you know what, when we are selling as well. Now, you know what, holding plays a courage. Holding takes courage. Buying takes courage as well, guys, because you know everyone goes against you when every whole world says, "Oh my God, that's the end of Bitcoin and crypto and everything." If you had the courage to buy some cryptos, congratulations. If you had the courage to hang into your cryptos till the end, congratulations, because it takes courage, and you had that courage to hang in there, right? Hang in there, and then selling in the future. Do you have courage to sell? Do you have courage to keep your all your ambitions, like saying, oh, it will go to $1 million Bitcoin, and take profit? Do you have courage? Do you have courage to take some money from one asset class to put into another asset class? Do you have courage? This is what you need to ask yourself, my friends. You need to make sure that assets are just a vehicle for you to have financial freedom. In the end, it's all about happiness of your life. Whether are you happy with the money, that your hard-earned money, going through assets and getting exactly what you want?
Yeah.
Probably a good retirement, whatever you need. And it would be done if you actually manage your money properly, being a smart investor, right? So, intelligent investor, like the Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, you need to have focus on market and be quiet and not to shake with the market, but be intelligent on what your decisions are. So let's further ado, let's go to the market and check that out. I'm actually sharing my screen here. You can see Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything's pumping up these days. Beautiful. We love this. We love the segment that Bitcoin is pumping. We love the segment that Ethereum and Bitcoin are pumping now. And then altcoin season coming up. So you know what? This is the market segment at this point as we speak, right? You can see Ethereum has gone to its levels, and I want to show you this. This cycle, this market cycle, not, I know I always say we need to see here, but look at this, guys. We were talking weeks now, and you can see for this specific cycle from 2022 here, this is the highest mark we have achieved. So we're keeping an eye on this 2859 or 2800, or let's say we're looking at, sorry, 4 highest would be like 4.8 something, but we want to do is we want to watch somewhere around, say, 5 mark. Let's say 5K. So 5K is probably our goal to see that Ethereum has pumped up to that level. It's not easy, guys. This is it's a large cap coin, not like micro cap like REM. So you need to understand small segment of pump here creates, like, people need to put millions and millions of dollars to make a small change here, right? So you need to understand it's a huge, vast area we're talking about here. A huge amount needs to be pumped into a market cap of this much. What is this? 500 million, 554 million. It's not easy. So let's go to the Bitcoin charts today, guys. Take this off. There you go. So Bitcoin charts, as I always say, guys, look at this. This is 2023 October, around here, right? What we're doing, okay, let me do it right again. Let's take the trend line, click here, and look at this, guys. From here, okay, there's something wrong with the trend lines. But you know what? I'm going to take the measurement scale, probably here. Look at this. Going up here, and you can see it has gone up from $26,000 to a difference of $96,000, guys. If you see this, you need to have your bells ringing in your head, like saying, wow, if I bought from here, if I bought from even here, right? What's the difference, guys? There's huge difference happening in this range, right? So you need to take profit. Now I'll tell you why. I'll show you the information. Let's go to the BTC dominance chart. This is very good. What this chart indicates, guys, Bitcoin against the whole world. Not whole world in the sense, whole crypto world, right? Every crypto against Bitcoin. That's what the chart shows, right? So you can see from 2023, Bitcoin dominance, which means Bitcoin is going up, leaving the other cryptocurrencies, up, it's going up. Oh, something happened here. Okay, fine. Because you know what this is? You know what this means? This doesn't mean that Bitcoin has gone down. This means comparatively to Bitcoin, all coins has gone up. Okay? Or Ethereum with the Bitcoin gone up. Something except for Bitcoin has gone up. That's what it means, right? So, but when you go up here again from December, Bitcoin has shown its dominance against the crypto market. But look what's happening here. Since June, look, it's going down. The dominance is going down. Guys, this is a great indication that altcoin season is on its way. Bitcoin is stabilizing. Now, this doesn't mean, look at it. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart again. Can you see here? Sorry, let me take this off. Something's wrong today with my thing. But look, guys, the story is this. Look at this. Guys, Bitcoin is not dropping here. That's not what I'm trying to show you here. Bitcoin is not dropping here. We go to the Bitcoin dominance. It's saying the dominance of Bitcoin is going down. which means Bitcoin is stable probably, but comparatively to that, Ethereum and other altcoins are pumping. That's what it means. Okay, you need to understand this very clearly. This is a great chart for you to understand. You need to take profit, guys. You need to take profit. You need now. I'm going to talk about this more comprehensively for you guys. But I want to tell you, this is a great opportunity to take profit taking. You need to understand this. This, my friends, are Ethereum dominance chart. Oh, what's happening here? Look at this. Ethereum dominance chart. Let me go to weekly chart here to show you the Ethereum dominance. Look at this. Clear indication from October 2023. Ethereum has stabilized and then it went down. What does it mean? What does this mean? Ethereum went down? No. This means compared to Bitcoin and other market caps, Ethereum has gone down. Ethereum dominance has gone down. That doesn't mean Ethereum value has gone down. It means probably Bitcoin has gone up, right? But what's happening here since April 2025? Look at this. Slowly but steadily, and now here, Ethereum dominance has gone up. This is a great another indication for you to. So if someone says here, oh look, altcoins is coming Ethereum pumping. Have you ever checked the Ethereum dominance? No. But you can see here the Ethereum dominance is happening here, guys. This is what we want to see. We want to see as a percentage, Ethereum has gone now for 13.85% up. What does it indicate? Take your Bitcoin profit. Make sure that you're ready for the altcoin season. Make sure you're placed with something like a microcap like REM. So you're focused, you're getting ready to earn more money and to push into other assets as well. See, guys, that's what we are giving you. We're giving you knowledge about the market. Why? For you to benefit through the market. And of course, you to have some idea about the real world assets, how you can invest in real world assets, how you can invest in a token or a crypto asset like REM, and a microcap, which you can see solid foundation is here. 3 of your directors are here, and we're talking directly to you, right? So what I just showed you is very important to understand, right? It makes perfect sense that you guys are aware of what you're doing, right? Now, so that's it, right? So, I mean, you need to think about this. Think carefully on how to invest and how to be patient and how to take profit out of it, right? And you would succeed in this crypto market. Very simple.
Thank you for that, Callum. That's a lot of information. I think people can understand what you're saying, and like you said, the comparisons is really good for the people who someone probably can't make their mind. That's really good when they do the comparison. All right, so Junit is ready for us to give us a bit of a knowledge in what's happening in the property world. Junit, over to you.
Yeah. Thanks, Kaz. Thanks, Callum. I mean, great insight, Cal. I mean, that's what everyone should be aware of, right? So Callum always says, take profits, take profits. So last time we discussed, you can take your Bitcoin profits and invest 0.2, just 0.2 of Bitcoins in a stable asset in property. So as we mentioned about investing in USA properties.
Yeah.
Today, as Cal mentioned, Ethereum went almost all-time high in this season. And what happened to the property market in Australia? Yesterday, RWA announced another rate cut of 0.25 points. That means the inflation has gone down to 2.17, so which is quite stable to a very growing economy. And the best thing is from Australian economic GDP perspective, last quarter is that it has grown by 0.25%. So that's huge. So what does this mean for the investors? So interest rate has gone down by 0.25%. So what this means is when we started, it was at 3.85. So in last May, after the second rate cut, now it's a third rate cut for this year. Now the cash rate is at 3.6%. So what does this mean? So as a borrower, you can borrow about $9,000 to $12,000 just from this 0.25 deficit, which has gone down. So as an overseas buyer or a local investor, you can borrow more. And especially for our FIRB clients, you don't need to pay hefty interest fees like you used to pay. Now, if you have already invested, you can contact us and we can find strategies to refinance your properties to bring your interest to about a lower of 7.5% now. So as you know, FIRB for overseas buyers, the interest rates were about 8.2 to 8.5%. Now it's going around 7.8. After this rate cut, there'll be another interest rate down for FIRB buyers. So there'll be plenty of stock coming in. As you know, the prices will go up. So we can't emphasize more on this. This is the right time to buy, because no point, like crypto, no point buying any asset at the high, right? So you have to buy at the dip. So this is the right time. Prices are going up, rental demand is coming, and there's so much of migration happen, and there's so much of rental boom which will happen in the next 2 to 3 years. So from an Australian property perspective, it's very good news. GDP has gone up again. So just to recap, the cash rate is at 3.6%, which will enable a lot of investors to invest in the Australian property market. So this is some great news, guys. So if you have any information, we got so much of properties listed in our website. So our hottest ones are the Melbourne apartments. We got completed houses. We got beachfront properties, which are exempted from land tax. So you can invest in a lot of avenues. So that's a bit of a summary on the Australian property market, guys.
Beautiful. Thank you, Gunny. So people can find all this information in our website, www.propertyverse.com, and also direct us, message us, and everything. So guys, as you think, like we touch base today as all aspect of our business and how is that an impact in REM. So also, as we always tell it, like, share, and comment. Let us know what you want us to do. And I always say that I think we cover most of it, but let us know if you need something in especially so we can focus on those points. But other than that, from the team REM, thank you very much for joining us, and you guys have a really good and safe day. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.